Hey everyone, it's Hayden. I'm on one of my bank alts right now, and I thought I'd take the time to talk to you about my gold guide and to tell you why it's been voted the best gold guide out there. For those of you who don't know, my guide has been the most popular guide on the market since shortly after I created it, with users making on average about 1,000 gold an hour. Now, there are ways inside the guide to make more than that if followed properly, but that's what people have been reporting making consistently. Most of you watching this video might not understand what I'm doing with my alt, but after reading my guide it will make complete sense. I'm just going about my daily routine here. If you're interested in making 1,000 or more gold an hour, then stay tuned from what I'm about to tell you. A lot of people out there claim to know how to use the auction house or tell you that it's easy, but when you ask them how much gold they barely have anything. The reason people suffer when it comes to making gold is they think that all you have to do is to buy low and sell high. By now, you probably know that that's not the case. Obviously, there's more to it than that. Other people suffer when it comes to making gold because they don't understand how to use their professions, or they're using out-of-date gold making methods. The methods that were used to make gold a month ago most likely no longer work. So if you're finding gold making tips for free, they've already run their course. That's why it's vital that you follow the methods I use to make gold, so you're the one with the new information and the new strategies that work. I dedicate almost all of my WoW time to finding ways to make gold. I don't even need gold. I just like to find ways to make lots of it. My gold guide is continuously updated with the newest things I'm selling and buying, or the newest strategies I've come up with to make gold. Just like in real life, the market changes. Other people come in and compete, which cuts into your profits. And once everyone knows something, there's so much competition out there that these old strategies are hardly worthwhile. So let's recap real quick. What's the biggest problems that players are facing that are trying to make gold? Well, first off, they really don't know how to use the auction house. It's not just about buying low and selling high. I mean, hey, that works for real estate too, but not everyone is out there flipping houses for profit. Secondly, they're using out-of-date gold making methods. The newest and hottest gold making tips go through phases. First, there's very few people doing them, usually just me and a few others. Then the next phase is people like me publish them to guides. People who don't have guides, they just keep it to themselves, their friends, or their guildmates. This means that anyone who has access to my guide is now in line to make a lot of gold before others do. The last phase is the information is so common that it's published out there on the internet for free. And really, by this phase, the gold has already been made by the players in the first two phases, and these tips are either they really no longer work, or they're just inefficient. Thirdly, they are underutilizing their professions or not following advice properly. Most everyone who has a high-level character now has a maxed out profession. A single profession of any nature is highly profitable if used properly. I explain in full detail in my guide how to utilize each profession to make the most money and how to set up automated gold making streams utilizing add-ons. Anyone who tells you that a certain profession isn't good for making gold really has no idea what they're doing. I've used every profession to make tens of thousands of gold. So now you know what the problems are. Let me tell you a little bit about my gold guide. As you know by now, it's not advice that you're going to find for free on the internet. I have a strong reputation, lots of people have used my guide, and it works. I have tens of thousands of satisfied customers, and you can see that just one of my bank alts has about 100,000 gold on it. To date, I've made hundreds of thousands of gold using my strategies, which you'll find in my guide. It's also been used by thousands of other players who've made a lot of gold as well. Later on, I want to let you see some of the emails that I've got from some of those players. And by the way, this is not just an auction house guide either. You can make gold at the auction house, away from the auction house, by farming items, using professions, and I've also included a bunch of random gold making methods that I've used to make gold. This guide works for everyone, basically no matter what you want to do. And as I said before, my gold guide has been voted the #1 gold guide on the market. In a recent poll conducted by almostgaming.com, I won an overwhelming 43% of the vote. The runner-up that was next was only about 20% of the vote. My guide has so much positive feedback that I couldn't possibly share it all with you, but I want to share a couple of really my favorites. The first says, "This is not a question of something not working. This is me thanking you from the bottom of my heart. Hayden, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was afraid this would be another scam gold guide, but this is insane. I'm not joking when I say that I've made maybe 3K in just one day in the auction house. After you read and understand the simple concept of this guide, you will become an auction house god. Another player stated, "Just ordered your guide and I can already tell by looking through it that it's 10 times better than the other guides I've bought." And another player stated, "Hey, I would like to say after the first week using your guide, I've more than tripled my gold income. It really helped a lot. I'm a level 47 pally and have only played the game for 4 weeks now and have made over 7k gold within a week. Pretty amazing, and again, thank you." I'd like to share what people really like about my guide the most. It's the fact that I really stand behind my work. I have a 100% money back guarantee on my guide. If you decide it's not for you, you simply return it and you get your money back. Now, before I go on any further, I want to recap what we've just covered. First off, my guide has been proven to work by over 10,000 players. It has a 100% money back guarantee. It's been voted the best gold guide on the market, and it always contains my newest and best working gold making tips and strategies. So before you run off and get the guide, there's a few more things that I need to tell you. First off, you already know that Cataclysm is set to be the most expensive expansion yet to date. As you may have noticed, the prices of the things in the Wrath of the Lich King were more expensive than the prices of items in the Burning Crusade. So likewise, Cataclysm will be even more expensive. Secondly, and probably most important, when the expansion comes out, all of the guides that are updated and newly released are going to cost a ton of money. I'm talking up to be as much as $100. They don't come down for many months either, those prices, after the expansion is released. Anyone who has my guide and signs up for VIP access will get free Cataclysm updates. Don't make the mistake of not being a Hayden Hog VIP member. Not only do you get free Cataclysm updates, but you also get online access to the guide, you get monthly gold making tips, and online access to a lot of bonus material that will help you to be a better all-around player. Yes, Cataclysm is coming out, and yes, you need to have a lot of gold. Yes, you need to start making serious gold now if you haven't already. And yes, you need to be a VIP member to save yourself a lot of time and money. And yes, you do need to get my guide today. If you didn't need it, you wouldn't be here right now. There's no reason to wait, and every reason not to wait. After you get it, you'll have the chance to sign up for VIP access.